Hi, it's Barry Neale here. In this particular video, I want to show you a fantastic induction that you can use to hypnotize your clients, whether you're working one-on-one or whether you're working on Zoom. You can even use this for groups. It's a really useful induction to know, and it's called the Dr. Flowers induction. Created many years ago by someone called Dr. Sidney Flowers, and it is such a useful induction, particularly if you're working over Zoom. A lot of times people in the last few years who've been working one-on-one with their clients, suddenly they transition onto Zoom and they start using some of the same old inductions like the PMR type inductions. And one of the problems you often have is your client falls asleep. And if you're over Zoom, that's a real problem. So this particular induction, you won't get that because you're not going for that level of depth of relaxation as such. And it's got some great things built into it. It's got eye fixation. It's got expectation. It's got fractionation. All these things make for a great induction. If you've followed any of my videos before, you know that I don't believe in this kind of altered state of consciousness type version of hypnosis, that I'm really into the non-state theory of hypnosis. And what we're doing here is we're creating belief and expectancy. We're going to tell the client what we're going to tell them. We're then going to tell them, and then as a result, they're going to start experiencing changes in their physiology. That change in their physiology will reinforce the belief that they're being hypnotized. So this is a really, really cool induction to learn. It's also very simple. Now, I've not broken it down into a script. I want you to get the understanding of how it works. Then you can use it really, really easily. The key in with it is telling the client what you're going to tell them and building expectation. So the steps are: pick a spot. So we've got the fixation of attention. So if your client is, if you're working one-on-one with a client, then you can have them pick a spot on the wall. If you're working over Zoom, you could have them pick a spot behind the computer up on the wall, or you could even have them focus on the camera. You know, if you've got a laptop, typically you've got a little camera at the front with a little light on it, have them look at that. Just want the fixation of attention and tell them to focus their attention on it. And then give them a few suggestions for calm and relaxation. You know, as you focus on that spot, just imagine yourself becoming more calm and relaxed. Those sorts of things. So give them a few suggestions at that point. And then just say to them at a certain point, or when you feel ready, just allow your eyes to close. So step 2, close the eyes. Then you're going to say, in a moment. So we're building this expectation. In a moment, I'm going to count from 20 down to 1. With each number, I want you to close your eyes, and between each number, I want you to open your eyes. So you give them an example, you know, so you run them through that. So with each number, close your eyes. So you say 20, and obviously they've got their eyes closed, and then between their number, open their eyes. And do that for a couple of times. So they really get that. So between each number, open their eyes. And then you suggest with each number, it becomes too much effort to open your eyes. So with every number that I count, it becomes too much effort to the point where you just can't be bothered to open your eyes in anymore. And at that point, just keep your eyes closed. And then you just count down. Typically, you can count down in threes, so 20, 19, 18, and then give them more suggestions. That's right. With each number I count down, notice it becomes harder and harder to try and keep those eyes open. 17, 16, 15. That's right, getting heavier and heavier. That's it. So all you're doing is that. And typically by the time you get down to in the sort of tens, the person has given up trying to open their eyes. And what that does is it creates the belief in expectancy. Their eyes have become too heavy. They can't be bothered to move them. That's reinforced the belief that they're going into hypnosis. So remember the belief cycle with hypnosis. We meet them at their current level of belief. We have them imagine something. That imagination causes a change in their physiology, which reinforces the belief. So this induction is a really, really cool way to do this, because you're going through these steps. You just have them pick a spot, focus their attention, close their eyes. In a moment, I'm going to count from 20 down to 1. With each number, close your eyes. Between each number, open your eyes. Give them an example. So you're telling them what you're going to tell them, and then you tell them. And then with each number, it becomes too much effort to even try to open your eyes. And at that point, just relax and keep your eyes closed and go even deeper into hypnosis. And then you just do the countdown and just give them suggestions. Really, really useful induction. Have some fun with this, because this is such a great induction to work with your clients in your office, or when you're doing Zoom sessions, or even with a group. Because you're doing that with a group, people can get to the point where they keep their eyes closed at any point. So it's really useful. You can use it with a group as well. So have some fun with the induction. It's a great induction. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe, and take a look at the membership site as well, because there's loads of videos on there which teach some very, very advanced techniques of hypnosis and NLPs. Have a look at those as well. See you soon.